Okay, let's head back to Chicago and Goose Island Brewery for this one. This is 312 Urban Wheat. It's a 4.2% ABV American Pale Wheat Ale. As we mentioned in past Goose Island reviews, Goose Island was an independent brewer. Now it's owned by Anheuser-Busch, and I believe this was an Anheuser-Busch creation. I could be wrong, though. If you're wondering what the 312 stands for, well, the 312, of course, stands for the area code of downtown Chicago. You can kind of see the buildings. I think there's the Sears Tower, among other landmark locations in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. Looks like it's been a year-round beer. Well, I guess and so forth. So I guess that was before the Anheuser-Busch takeover, so it has been around for a while. Shows you what I know. According to their description, crisp, bright flavor shines like city lights on Lake Michigan. Hazy and unfiltered. They say the spicy aroma of Cascade will hit you right away. It comes into us at 18 ABU, or IBUs, I should say. It's not, high in the IBUs, being a pale wheat ale. Anytime you see wheat, you're probably not going to get high ABVs, or IBUs, I should say. ABVs, I guess you could get. Usually you don't get high ones either. Anyway, hops: Cascade, First Gold, and Mount Hood. If you're a hophead that knows everything about hops, you know what I mean. Malts, two-row, and torrefied wheat. And this is an award-winning beer. Now, we talked before in our Natural Light review that beer also won awards, so we all know what that means. But this is a 4-time winner at the Great American Beer Festival. 3 gold medals and 1 bronze for the English-style summer ale. Kind of a weird style category. It won in the same category at the 2008 World Beer Cup. It won the silver medal, so it does have a few awards under its sleeve. Let's see if there's anything else on here. Goose Island beer. Nope, actually no. So let us pour her into this Pilsner glass and see what we got from Goose Island 312 Urban Wheat. I keep getting pop-up ads for this beer on my Facebook. Maybe it knew I was going to review this because Facebook, of course, knows everything now. Big time data breach. Let's see. We got it's a very lagery kind of look to it, as you can see. Not really that hazy. Not really that wheat beer kind of look to it that I was thinking that it might have. It's got about almost 2 fingers of head, but it does look like kind of like a lager kind of pour. So let's get the aroma now of 312 Urban Wheat. Getting a lager kind of smell to it. Very candied, almost. Molasses. Some grain in there. It's a very small aroma. Very, very faint aroma is what I want to say of spice. Almost have to really dig your nose in there to get it, though. So it's not really that wafting, I should say, in the aroma category. Let's get a taste now of 312 Urban Wheat. Interesting. It tastes like a lager to me. I'm not getting too awful much of the wheat portion of this, but it is a quaffable lager taste with not much aftertaste to it. This is not a bad beer. I mean, it's not quite, to me, as advertised, but it really is, quaffable, as I mentioned. Really, honestly, not that bad. I'm going to go ahead and give 312 Urban Wheat from Goose Island. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think where it falters for me is kind of the description and the classification that it's on. English-style summer ale seems to be more of what I would classify it, although I've never really heard that classification before in my life. To kind of throw in the word wheat, I'm sure they do use the torrefied wheat, but it just doesn't have that Hefeweizen German kind of wheat beer kind of vibe to it at all. But I don't mean that in a bad way. It's a good beer, and very quaffable. And 15 packs are all over the place. They're probably not too awful expensive, so I wouldn't pass one up. That's 7.5 out of 10 for Goose Island 312 Urban Wheat.